You need to be doing this, preppers. Hey everybody, this is Michael with Asymmetrical Preparedness. This video, we got a lot to show you. A lot of accomplishment, a lot of progress today. So stay tuned. So here is that stuff that I ended up getting in the back of the truck. As you can see, it's more like mulch, and it does have some bigger stuff in it, but it was $5.43 to load, 2 yards. So that's what's left in the truck, and it's working out pretty well. It's gonna work for what I need. We added some to this raised bed, obviously not fully topped off because we want to add the fish mix, fish emulsion compost topsoil mix, and or the mushroom compost topsoil mix to finish topping it off. So we'll top that off, and then we also, as you can see, this bed here, we did the same thing. We added a bunch to it so that now it's covering up all that organic material, and we will top off. Hopefully today I'll go get some of that topsoil mushroom compost. So hopefully that'll be part of this video. But as of right now, we got it topped off with that mulch. Before I forget, if you guys like this content, if you're receiving empowerment to be more prepared, then subscribe, hit the like button, comment below, share the videos, ring the notification bell for all, help out the algorithm. Spread the word, teach others about preparedness. No matter what little tiny amount you know or tons that you know, teach others. Uplift others, spread the word, get more people into the asset column versus the liability column. It's important. Quick update on the bean bed that I showed you from that 15 bean soup. You can see one growing right there, and let me see, there's one growing right there, and one growing right there. And I think there's a couple others in here somewhere that I'm missing, but yeah. That's they're starting to come up just now. This area here where I stole some of the topsoil, it's all right, baby, for topping off those other raised beds, we did put some of that mulch in here to take up some of the space, and then we'll top it off with some topsoil. But as you see, we got some adding to, or I may just leave this raised bed going the way it is because all those beets are already growing in it. I think maybe I'll just plant some more beets or some other things around the beets. So that's what we did with some more of that mulch. And then over here we got this area all mulched in. That's the area where there was a big hole, and we've been adding stuff to it to try to fill it, and it keeps sinking. So there's a lot of potatoes underneath there that will probably grow and come up through that. So hopefully it will that will work out well. And then over here I just noticed, so we put mulch all down here. I guess the animals didn't like the fact that mulch was covering up all that organic material. So I don't know what animals those are, but just saw this as I'm filming this. So one thing is, it's just mulch. Once I put the topsoil in there and stuff like that, it won't smell as much, and it shouldn't be an issue. But it looks like we may have to put up some fencing and stuff, start doing that. You guys, a lot of people talk about fencing. Haven't had to yet, but maybe this is the first time when I will actually start fencing. Another use for the mulch is topping off this compost bin. So that compost bin is pretty much, I think I'm just going to let it go. Let it compost down. I'll mix it and do stuff I'm supposed to do, because the one we emptied, this one, as you can see, is almost empty. That one will be our in-use one. That's where we'll start throwing more compost and stuff like that. So yeah, that'll work out really well. You gotta compost. Composting is building your own free, awesome soil. So it's just a really good thing to do. We are also continuing work down there on the lower field, cleaning all that up. As you can see, it's just looking a little bit cleaner here and there, a little bit cleaner, a little bit cleaner. So that area will be cleaned up. That big bunch of stuff there is there's a lot of good bigger branches in there. We're gonna cut those up for firewood. But we've been working on that area down there for like I was mentioning before, I want to put some fruit trees in down there. Pumpkin patch, cornfield. I don't know what else. But yep, a cherry tree is going to be one of them. But I may put our chicken coop somewhere else. Yes, apple tree. Apple tree and a cherry tree, probably starting off with. But yeah, we've been working. Mulching in this bed also. This is the going to be the herb bed just off the porch. So filling that, putting mulch in that, getting it ready. Topsoil's next and it'll be ready. It'll be good to go. Another thing I'll be working on soon is this, our little Zen herb area. I'm going to be figuring out a way to replace those black containers with some kind of like log, the same shape, the same form, just maybe not logs, but more like branches. I don't know, something that'll make it look really cool. Not just, because I thought about 2x12s, and I'm like, yeah, that's just not really in fitting with the whole, you know, Zen thing. The whole, like, nice, really beautiful little area. So I gotta think of something to come up with where it looks really nice, and it's a nice area for my wife to come sit and, you know, do her herb thing. All right, so here we are at the sand and gravel yard, about to get some of that garden mix. So I'll be showing you that in a sec, showing them loading the truck, and then we'll get that in the raised beds topped off, and they'll be ready to plant. We should be ready to plant 7 more raised beds by the end of the day. All right, there he is, grabbing the soil, and he's gonna be loading the bed. That's 1 yard.
Yeah.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, she likes watching them do that. And we got guard dog there making sure everything's okay. She loves going for rides. Yes, don't you like going for rides? All right, so here's yard number 2. It's one thing that's nice about having a long bed 1-ton truck. Fit in 2 yards of topsoil. Alright, that's it. Let's go fill some beds. Here we are back at the AP Homestead with 2 yards of mushroom compost topsoil garden mix. Yep, now comes all the work. So what we got here is we got our trusty wheelbarrow and a shovel. This is the excess, what is it, just like mulch stuff that we have left over. I just put them in these totes there so that they're ready. Of course, I got that standing by just in case. You never know what's going to happen. But I'm going to talk about what's in that bag soon also. So stay tuned for that. Pick that up today. This is showing about how much we're putting in. If it will focus. There we go. Putting in a decent amount. You can see here the level of where it was. So I'm going to do, you know, a positive overflow, kind of like a positive mound on top. It'll be a little bit taller than the edges of the raised bed just because I know it'll settle and I'll have to add more soil in next year. But work in progress right here. Filling this raised bed first, then we will be filling that raised bed, then that raised bed, and then we'll move on from there and see where we go today. And there we go. First new raised bed of 2022 is complete. Can you not dump dirt on me? Get it in the wheelbarrow? Thank you. Okay, so yes, raised bed complete. I am very happy. Moving on to this one next. This is awesome. I can't wait to start planting. Well, actually, we already started planting, but to finish up planting. Just so you see exactly what I'm doing. Adding this topsoil mix to the raised bed. This is about, looks like it's about 10 inches approximately of soil that we're adding on top of all the compostable material, this mulch and all that stuff, so that we can, this might have potatoes in it, so I wanted some good depth with the potatoes. It's okay if there's some, you know, mulch stuff like that in there also. It'll be good. But yeah, we're working on it. I just kind of wanted to show you so you can see the reference of the size kind of here. That's about how deep it's going. Number 2 raised bed full. The tallest bed that we have is now full and topped off. And you can see here how I got a good positive kind of a mounded effect on top. That's gonna be really good because it'll help settling. It'll help us deal with settling. So yeah, yes, it is just a raised bed. And progress for filling this one. So yeah, this is rocking. I'm loving it. Can't wait to get ready planting. We're gonna probably plant some today. Yes, another one full. This is going really good, really well. So we got, that's the third one right there. This one's already good to go. Actually, since we're right here, we got kale going on in this one. See, starting to grow up right there, all along. Yes, all along the row. They're starting to come up. You see those little green things? Yeah, and there's a bunch more over here.
Yep.
The little green things, yeah. Nice sunny day. It's starting to come up.
Wait, we didn't walk this way.
And we got number 4 full. So there's the 4th raised bed filled. There we go, English. Yes, so nice, going along really well. I'm gonna throw some more in there. Still don't know what I'm gonna do with this. If I'm gonna let the beets go or fill it.
Yep.
And this is the next raised bed that we're adding to. So we have enough, I think, in the truck to get this one full. Then we'll have to go get some more tomorrow. And keep adding and building and filling and growing everywhere we possibly can. Please do so. Please do so. We still have that raised bed right there to fill also. So we're gonna need some more topsoil, but grow everywhere and on to planting. So I have lots of seed potatoes. So I'm just gonna put a whole potato in each spot. A lot of them already have the eyes growing, so that's really good. So I just spaced them out. Are they spaced too close together? Yeah, maybe. I don't care. Like I said, they'll grow. So we're just gonna bury those really quick and call it good. And then we'll have that raised bed planted. Yes, I'm so happy. We're gonna go lots of calories this year. Produce lots of food for our family and for our tribe. That was simple. Put the potatoes in about 4 inches-ish deep. Buried them up, good to go. So this raised bed is not only built, filled, topped off, and now planted. Strawberries are happier. They're not totally topped off, but yeah, we got a lot more of that good mushroom compost topsoil mixed around in them. Yeah, they're gonna be happy. Look, we already got a flower there. So yes, the strawberries are happy. Another thing I did today with some of that topsoil mushroom compost mix is top off those right there, the echinaceas. Give them some more good soil, as well as these little herb pockets that we got going along here to grow herbs, and the ones over here that are on this side. And I gave some love to our blueberry bush. So that's that. You saw everything we got done today. That's one day. Think about how much you can get done in a day if you're out doing the things. I highly encourage you guys to be doing this. Growing your own food, raising your own animals, being more self-sufficient. Man, it's peace of mind. I feel so awesome. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 raised beds topped off today, as well as the strawberries. I added more soil around them, and some of the herb areas that you saw. And we got 1 raised bed planted. So we'll probably do some more planting tomorrow. Grow everywhere. This will be important. Anyway, I love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Work hard, and blessings to you and yours.